During last night's Super Bowl and the insane overtime victory by the Kansas City Chiefs over the San Francisco 49ers, all eyes were on Travis Kelce for obvious reasons. Whether it was the camera constantly panning down to him, whether it's panning up to the box to show Taylor Swift, we know that. We know it's been about the NFL season virtually ever since she attended that first game. However, it also leads to a lot of people who have, no idea what they're talking about, who have never watched sports before, deciding to give their commentary. So last night, near the end of the first half, when the Chiefs fumbled when Travis Kelce was out of the game, he came up to Andy Reid. He yelled in Andy Reid's face, basically said, "Don't take me out of the game." He ended up bumping him. Andy Reid, who's a little bit older, a little bit out of shape maybe, stumbles a little bit. And the entire internet freaked out over this. They had an absolute meltdown. Watch. An enraged Travis Kelce slams into Andy Reid after turnover. Now, Travis Kelce has given people a lot of reasons to not like him over the past few years, whether it's the Pfizer stuff, whether it's the Bud Light stuff, and of course, just simply the fact that he's won on the best team in the league, who has been the best team in the league for the past several years, won several Super Bowls, is now dating Taylor Swift, and people are sick and tired of seeing her on the broadcast. There's a lot of people right now that are rooting actively against Travis Kelce. And I do understand when you turn on the TV and you see him bump into a guy like Andy Reid, who's so lovable, so likable, why people are furious about this. At the same time, I think if you've watched football before, you've seen people get heated, you've seen people, yelling on the sidelines at each other, you see teammates go at it, you see coaches go at it. It's not exactly something new. It's something we've seen since the beginning of time, or at least since we were actually able to see what was going on the sidelines. It's competitive. You got adrenaline going. Sometimes you take it a little bit too far. Now, certainly, if you do take it too far, you should be criticized for that, blah, blah, blah. But the level that people are going at Travis Kelce over this, I think is pretty fucking ironic. You even got Taylor Swift fans urging her to break up with him because of serious anger issues, serious red flags, because her boyfriend got really upset that they were losing the Super Bowl, apparently. Taylor Swift fans urging her to break up with Travis Kelce after red flag behavior at the Super Bowl. And I'm going to show this to you guys so you can see it for yourself. Again, we'll go through some of these people who are tweeting about it. Breaking: Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, almost knocked down head coach Andy Reid. And some on X are saying Taylor should not ignore the red flag. Here it is, just so you guys can officially see it.
The fumble. Comes over to Andy. He goes, "Keep me in." What happened is, on the fumble, he was not in the game. Noah Gray went in.
Right there. So he's basically saying, keep me in the game. To put this in perspective, this is the play, right? They're driving. They're inside the 10-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco gets the handoff, and Gray, who had subbed in for Travis Kelce, actually misses a big block, and the result is a fumble. Watch this.
San Francisco. Going left,
Do you see Gray right here trying to make this block? And the guy comes off it. He ends up being the guy that strips the ball from Pacheco.
Pacheco gets a block, and then they
right there. So that's why Travis Kelce was saying, don't take me out of the fucking game, basically, because the guy who was in the game for him while he went out to take a breather, it is the one that caused that fumble because he missed the block. That's really why he was fucking upset. That's why this happened over the sidelines. Unhinged lunatic. Travis Kelce body checks his own head coach, Andy Reid. What a jackass. Siri, show me an example of roid rage. Travis Kelce hits his own coach, Andy Reid, in one of his typical weekly explosions at Taylor Swift. Your man needs help. Travis Kelce should be ashamed of himself for assaulting Andy Reid like this on national TV. He's a grown man. Show some respect. Now, if you thought that Andy Reid and Travis Kelce are going to feel the same way that a lot of people that maybe don't have any competitive blood in their entire fucking body, if you thought that they were going to feel the same way, that is obviously not the case. Here's Andy Reid after the game talking about what happened.
Conversation with you. What was that convo about? Because it seemed like the offense and everybody changed after that. What was that convo about?
He caught me when I wasn't looking.
I saw that. It's a fumble. That was another turnover.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
Your play sheet.
Hold on, let me move it out here so you can see it. Sorry.
He didn't know I was going to go that far.
Right.
So he came over and gave me a hug. So sorry about that. But you know what? He just wants to be on the field and he wants to play. And so there's nobody I get better than I get him. He's a competitive kid, and he loves to play, and he makes me feel young. But my balance is terrible, Booger.
So, obviously, Andy Reid's not taking it too seriously, and I don't think people really should. It all kind of depends on the situation, depends on the player. Obviously, a lot of people have a lot of reasons to hate Travis Kelce right now, and he certainly makes it very easy for people to hate him. However, with so many people watching this game who have never probably seen a confrontation on the sidelines, don't understand what's going back and forth, never seen anybody scream at each other, teammates scream at each other, coaches screaming at players, players screaming at coaches, I can understand why some people might be way over the top with their reaction. There's people saying that he needs to be arrested and shit like this. To me, it's a guy who's super fucking irritated and mad about what happened, and he's going to yell at his coach, "Don't take me out of the game." I don't think he meant to bump into him, and Andy clearly said I wasn't paying attention, and I went further than he thought I did. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe there's so many people that are just blinded by the Pfizer and Bud Light shit, which if you want to hate him for that, fucking go ahead. But I just... like, if we saw Tom Brady fucking getting into it with his offensive coordinator or something on the sideline, which we've seen multiple times, it would be a topic of discussion, but it wouldn't be the end of the world like it is right now with Travis Kelce. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.